Here's 5 top birth prep movements to open your pelvis for a smoother labor. Deep squats with knees rotated out wide and an exaggerated tuck of your tailbone under will help create more space in the pelvic inlet or the top of the pelvis to allow for baby to drop down and engage. Hip 90-90s with an extension and side body reach. This will mainly help with mobility of the mid pelvis, improving hip internal rotation mobility for more pelvic outlet opening and stretching the deep hip flexors to make more room throughout the inner pelvis. Puppy pose with hip internal rotation rock backs are great for posterior pelvic floor mobility, prepping for that final pushing stage of labor. With your knees out wide and shins slightly wider than your knees, rock your bottom back while keeping your tailbone up and out to make more room in that pelvic outlet or the bottom of the pelvis. Adductor rock backs are great for inner thigh muscle mobility, which will help with relaxing the pelvic floor muscles and releasing tension around the pelvis as a whole. Half kneeling rocks with your front leg out slightly wider than your hips. Here you're going to tuck your bum under to bring your tailbone under, and then you can rock your pelvis forward and back to create mobility in those deep hip flexors, the upper portion of the hamstrings and adductors to create more mobility throughout all parts of the pelvis, specifically the mid pelvis, which is where stalls happen the most.